Hello, with the final season of Game of Thrones coming upon us this weekend, I thought it'd be a great time to show you how to make a vegan Game of Thrones styled meal. So what you'll need is 300 grams of soy meat. I'm using Gardein, and you also need ketchup, soy sauce, and an onion, and then a pepper, of course, for some seasoning. Then you'll need, for the gravy portion of it, cornstarch and herbs. I'm using thyme and rosemary, and onion, and mushrooms, vegetable broth, and you'll need an almond milk or some sort of unsweetened dairy-free milk. And then for the pie crust, I found one locally in the store. It's gluten and dairy-free. And then I'm also using this for the puff pastry as well, that's store-bought. And if you can't find it locally, then I will leave a link down below for a couple of easy recipes.
Okay, so let's get started. First, we'll be sauteing the onions, using a method by cooking the onions first and then browning them and adding vegetable broth. Once the onion is cooked and softened, we'll add the meat-free crumbles to the mixture. This will take about 5 minutes to cook.
And while your mincemeat is cooking, we'll start working on the gravy.
So we'll saute 1/4 cup of onions. In a separate pot, you'll put the 2 cups of the chopped mushroom in with the 2 cups of vegetable broth, and we'll let that heat on medium-high until it boils. And once it starts to boil, you can turn off the heat and put a lid on top and set it aside. Then we will add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch to the onion mixture. Once the mushroom and vegetable broth have been cooked, we will pour it into the pan with the onion and cornstarch mixture. Then we will cook that for 2 to 3 minutes.
And to thicken it up, I'm going to use a tablespoon or so of flour.
When the gravy mixture has been cooked, we will put it aside and wait for it to cool down before we put it into a blender.
When you're done blending the gravy, we will add it to the minced mixture. And then you'll also have to add the ketchup, which is a tablespoon. And then we'll add the soy sauce, which is 2 teaspoons. And then we'll mix that up. Hello, with the final Game of Thrones season coming upon us this weekend, I thought it'd be a great time to share
We are going to dock the pie crust, so
for a Game of Thrones style meal. So we will be making
the crust.
So we will be making a veganized steak and onion pie to celebrate. Now that we're finished docking the pie crust, we will put it into the oven for a blind bake. It is at 380 Fahrenheit, and we will bake it for 15 minutes. Now we're going to cut our puff pastry into a circle so that it can go on top of our pie. And I'm just using this part, which was the plastic wrapping on top, to make this circle. And then now we are going to remove the excess. And now we will proceed to fill the pie. We're going to add the puff pastry on top of the pie dish. and use your fingers to go along and push it down on the sides. Right. And now we'll start to crimp on the sides with the fork. Okay. Put it in the oven and let it cook. After letting the pie cool down for 10 minutes, it's ready to serve. I hope you enjoy the meal and let me know what you think.